Guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EGIKWmFr 4 game with Juzu, LadyInWaiting, and Barbarossa89. So, I opened Field Watchman, so we're definitely taking Field Watchman. Should also note that there is Master Fencer there, there's Manufacturer, Shovel Worker. There's like maybe an interaction with Fencing Master and Shovel Worker that's pretty decent. Not any fantastic, not any really fantastic Field Watchman cards. Juggler could be okay with something like Acrobat, but nothing that works super well with Field Watchman. But it's still the best card by a good amount. Okay, well, I like Writing Maniac, but Writing Maniac plus Field Watchman is, if we're not going to get any more help for Field Watchman, is not the best. Could just take Cabbage Lover. Yeah. Stable Deliveryman has some good combos. Passing Writing Maniac to the Fencing Master is a bit of a pain. Juzu might have a pretty strong game, but with Field Watchman, I want to be doing that rather than setting up my feeding for Field Watchman, so I think I'm going to take Cabbage Lover here. Okay, well, Greengrocer is pretty decent with Field Watchman. Extra vegetable every time I use the grain space. Gets me a ton of edge. Should make it fairly easy to get like a 5 points out of Cabbage Lover. The other thing I'm looking at is like Sunday Worker is okay with Field Watchman, and of course Cowboy and Mother. Cowboy and Mother a little dependent on late family growth coming out, but yeah, we could do something with Cowboy and Mother. The thing is, with Cowboy and Mother, you want to be able to accommodate that animal you get in round 9. Usually you want to have fenced already, and if I'm setting up Field Watchman in stage 1, that's not necessarily something I'll be able to do. I think I'm going to take Greengrocer here. Okay. You like Sunday Worker there? I think with Cabbage Lover, Greengrocer is a good option. So Field Watchman, I'm going to want clay. So Tax Collector is something I could consider. The problem with Tax Collector is it's worse than a 4 clay action for a long time. It's going to be worse than just taking 4 clay to build a cooking hearth or to build a clay oven. So it takes a while to pay off. I'm not too excited about any of these though. Fence Builder is an okay option for the Cowboy and Mother, if I think I'm going to get that back, but I'd be surprised if I did. Seems like it'll be difficult to find time to play any of these, but I'm going to take the Tax Collector. Not that impressed with any of these. I'll take Juggler, I suppose. Okay, we got Seed Master back, which with Greengrocer I don't really think we need. Minimalist is a possibility, but we didn't quite get there on our feeding. Stable deliveryman is an interesting option. The problem is I don't usually have time for stable deliveryman with field watchman, especially not if I'm going to play greengrocer as well. Stonecarver has a bit of a similar issue where I don't really want to be feeding this way. I guess I could take minimalist, and then maybe one cooking hearth is enough this game. Yeah. Glassblower is not bad. Mailman's okay. I think I want to take Smallholder though. Maybe not. I'm not going to play Smallholder before my first, so yeah, I could Glassblower or Mailman here. I think with Greengrocer, Glassblower is a bit worse, so I'll take Mailman here. And maybe Mailman helps us get the stone for our clay oven, that kind of thing. Okay, well, Turnip Field is quite good, so I can definitely take that. And honestly, wheeling a card like Errant Oven is not bad at all. But yeah, absolutely Turnip Field. Couple plow cards here, Harrow and Turnrest Plow, so plowing 5 fields should be fairly easy this game. I'll be right back. Okay. I actually wonder if Brickyard is a good option here, since Field Watchman definitely can appreciate the clay. And same with Cabbage Lover. Shared Wall's okay. Gardening Tools is a little expensive for what it does. Fruitcake is a good option. I could just take Fruitcake, I suppose. Yeah, it seems like I'm probably not going to play Minimalist. I've got a couple of pretty good miners so far, so... yeah, Fruitcake, maybe try to wheel Brickyard. Ooh, Punter. So we know Harrow's out there. We know that Plow's out there. Thing is... I want to plow, like... I want to plow with Field Watchman. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe Field Watchman plus Greengrocer and just plow 2 times and then try to get 3 fields out of punter. I mean, Harrow's not guaranteed to be played. The other thing I'd look at is bonfire here, I guess. I mean, kitchen table and bread paddle as ways to bake more often are not bad. Like, the ability to bake after harvesting is pretty nice. But you know what? Since I had 2 plows in my opening pile, I think I'm taking punter here. Homework's quite good. Could take homework. Horse is a good option. We've also got corn scoop. Yeah, geez. The timing on corn scoop is a little weird with greengrocer here as well. I mean, corn scoop plus greengrocer, I basically have market crier. Homework is quite good. It's difficult not to take homework here. But I don't have that many occupations to play, and the reed is, when I'm not going to be getting on Reedstone food most likely, the reed is quite expensive. Horse could be an option, but I suppose I should just be disciplined and take corn scoop. Corn scoop with field watchman is very good. Okay, probably like animal feed is not bad. Not wood strong box. Not spices. No, I should have enough vegetables that I don't need spices. It just doesn't do enough. Errant oven. Errant oven is an option. It's a miner that helps me feed. I'm gonna take animal feed though. Yep. Animal feed is usually like 2 points or 1.5 points or something, so it's not a bad option for a free miner. So I guess I'm gonna take shared wall here. Canoe is a little awkward. I'd rather play corn scoop than canoe, I think. Yeah, shared wall will be a stone for 3 wood, maybe a stone for 4 wood, potentially. I don't really have like game mocks that I want to play, except for Cabbage Lovers, so I think not bread paddle. The problem with Manger is I want to plow 5 fields. If I plow 5 fields in Manger, it's not good. So I guess Plentiful Fields is a pick. It's a free miner that gives food, so... So, the plan is probably I might only take green twice in the early game. With Corn Scoop and Greengrocer, I'm okay with being a little slow on my take 1 grain actions. And also, I want to evaluate whether Harrow is going to come out. So we did not see Harrow come back. So Harrow got picked with one of the first 4 cards. There is one player that doesn't know about punter, and that's Juzu. But, I mean, probably you're not taking Harrow over turn rest plow, but maybe. Maybe you did. Like if Harrow comes out and people use it, I don't even need Field Watchman. Like I can take green twice to take green vegetable, and I don't even need the fields because punter's gonna give me a bunch of fields. So we're starting in 4th. So occupation Field Watchman into green is the best sequence, but if we don't get that, 3 wood day labor or whatever, 3 wood start player corn scoop, both of those would be fine. Yeah, I guess corn scoop is a lot better than day labor, so. Alright, we're getting a knock here. Ooh, Fencing Master got all the way to Barbarossa. I hope Raiding Maniac did not. Um, both. Both, Fofo. Both are true simultaneously. So I know I said yesterday that I'd do multiple games today, but taking care of my car, which had a flat in it from coming back from last week, took a while, and I have to go back later. So I probably will not do a second game. If I do, it's going to be very late, like 10, 11 p.m. start. So yeah, just the one game for now, and then maybe more later. So, ooh, Juzu plowing one field. Okay, it's a bit of an odd place to plow it. Yeah, we'll see. I didn't really get a great Field Watchman payoff card. Like, I would really love Miner Oven or something. Fruitcake is sort of like that. But, yeah. Why did I take Punter? Because I passed Harrow and Turn Rest Plow in my opening hand. And even if I don't decide not to play it, if I give it to someone else, I could potentially be 4 or 5 fields. So, yeah, can't pass that. Can't pass Punter in that situation. So it looks like LadyInWaiting is well on the way to the first room. 3 wood, 2 reed so far. If 3 wood's there, I'll take 3 wood. If it's not, I could greengrocer. I kind of want 3 wood into start player punter, get out of last, and play, or not punter, sorry, corn scoop. Play corn scoop before I take grain any more times. LadyInWaiting will start player to secure the fireplace, you think? There was simple fireplace, I think, as well. Guildhall? We're not playing G4-5. So no Guildhall. Ooh, Juzu's taking the 1 grain space. That's not what you're supposed to do. Ooh, it's homework. I don't love homework for not your first occupation, I have to say, because you're paying a food for knock that could be free, but Raiding Maniac and Turkey Breeder seem pretty good. And yeah, she definitely is going for those, going for that round 1 sheep grab. So I should get expensive ox so I can play greengrocer. So I assume he means latest time, Damba. Oh, latest. Oh, yeah, I guess it could be in terms of weeks. I thought time of day. Oh, he did mean time of day. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play greengrocer here. Unless I want to play tax collector, but tax collector to get clay off of the 2 clay fireplace play. I could do that. Maybe I will do that. Let's try tax collector here. I haven't played tax collector in ages. And with engineer here, Barbarossa might spam major improvements as well. Would I like to co-cast the G8 final? I mean, yeah, it depends on the time, if I'm working or not. But if I'm not and I'm available, then I would, yeah. Unless someone else already has plans for it. If someone else already has plans, I don't need to, but... So I think I might play greengrocer first action, since it's food neutral and I just need a grain action. I think I'm going to play greengrocer here. And then my second action can be grain, or it could be start player corn scoop. So with all the setup I'm doing here, I'm really hoping Family Growth does not flip in round 5. I much prefer a late Family Growth game here, since I am doing setup that does not push me towards growing. Both the 3 wood actions are gone, or 3 food actions, I should say. I wouldn't have minded one of them, but it's okay. Barbarossa start player Mountain Cave. So I think I'm basically obligated to grain vegetable here. I'm a little scared of Juzu not taking 3 wood and then Barbarossa gets 6 wood, but if that happens, then I can take 6 clay. So that could be good. I'm a rating maniac. I do different stuff. So I riff hockey, and I've done lots of different things. I delivered pizzas for a long time. Ooh, Juzu taking that 3 wood action is a little unusual. I wonder if he's calculating that Barbarossa really wants to 2 read? I don't know. GV plus I is like Caverna. Real estate agent. Nope. Alright. Oh, and the clay got taken too. Well, I could take 2 reed here, and that's probably what I should do. No, that's not what I should do. I guess I need to GVI again and then sow. That's the only way that I feed reasonably efficiently. You get half a pasture also in that game. Never played Caverna, but that sounds like a lot. Finger guns. Turnip's not a bad idea. Yeah, I could start player turnip here. Yeah, I like that. Especially if the 2 reed's still there. If Barbarossa doesn't take 2 reed here, start player turnip looks really good. Looks like Juzu's gonna build the clay oven. So if Juzu builds the clay oven, that means I do want to try to feed with vegetables if I can. So start player into Reedstone food seems like an okay choice. Having to eat almost all but one of my crops is annoying. But I think that's what we're doing. You're going after Caverna today, Damba. So Juzu gets to build the first room here, so that's pretty good for Juzu. No ox blade is a bit of a problem, but I didn't pass any no occupation stuff to Juzu, so I don't really know. So I have to feed, so I have to eat 4 of my crops. So I have to decide what improvement I'm getting. If I'm getting the cooking hearth, then I should leave a vegetable. If I'm going to get an oven, then I should leave clay. I think I'm a bit afraid of the clay oven going, so I'll leave a grain behind. Eat 3G, 1 vegetable, be left with 1 vegetable. Oh no! That's too bad. Well, LadyInWaiting needs a 3 wood action, so I'll take it. Hopefully we can wheel the 5 clay. If we can't wheel the 5 clay, if I could tax collect a couple clay, that would be good. We need 2 reed in round 6. Sheep accumulate plus fences plus stable for 1 action. Wow. So you get the animals and the places to hold them. That's quite a bit for 1 move. That's funny. So LadyInWaiting, building the fireplace here. I would guess she's going to start player into a 4 wood action so that she can build in front of me next round. Because if she doesn't, I can take 2 reed and then build round 6 to grow round 7. Now if I do that, my feeding is a little suspect. But if I get a major minor action round 7, then I'm fine. So we will see. Maybe leaving a grain behind for fruitcake was a good decision. I mean, I didn't think I was going to be family growthing this round. If I am family growthing this round, then I guess I have Plentiful Fields as well. Plentiful Fields is for, okay, it's 3 food. It's not 4, because it doesn't count turnip field, it looks like. Alright, I'll take clay. Oh yeah. So LadyInWaiting does just decide to take the 2 wood. So she can build in front of me next round. Which means Barbarossa will build here. Yeah. I still need to take the 2 reed with my first move. There's no way around that. 2 read first move, and then second move, probably major, minor, cooking hearth. If Juzu hasn't already taken it. Juzu might like Reno Well or something. Methadone for heroin. Don't you mean methadone for Agricola? I feel like there's like one part missing from that analogy, Rallocran. It's like methadone for Agricola users. So we're in a bit of... Thing is, if he does that, we could probably starve him. That would be the counterplay. So I'm going to assume that that's not going to happen and that we get to build round 7 and to grow round 8. Hey Google, what's the temperature?
The temperature in Waterloo is 24 degrees.
You're outside, the one is inside. Juzu playing Maid. So I guess we're gonna see Reno Well from Juzu. I'm a little confused by the early plow and the early grain play. It's a little odd. I'm also surprised that I haven't tax collected again yet. I certainly expected to by this point. Yeah. I don't know. We're kind of waiting to find out what it is. G minor shovel. Well, star player in the 6 wood is usually pretty good. Oh, did he first pick shot? He first picked that. I did not pass that card, which means I also passed migrant workers. So Juzu has plow plus sow on day labor, which I don't understand why you would plow round 1 if that's the case. That seems like a mistake. Ooh, LadyInWaiting is going to be able to Sunday work. Hopefully not 6 wood. Hopefully it's a 4 wood action. Their first multiplayer game, yeah. Yeah, that's true. They said they had played like over 50 games offline, so hopefully, you know, you figure out some decent strategy in that time, but maybe different play groups have different metas that develop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, LadyInWaiting is getting to Sunday work 6 wood here, so I think that's GG. I think that's probably GG. Start player shovel was quite a bad move. They're in my corner. Oh, I get to tax the well on the well. Thank you. Yes, I will definitely do that. I'm going to eat a vegetable so I can get a wood and a stone. So I need to build. Build is currently not pressured. Maybe we'll try to super greed this and take 4 wood. Yeah. Then maybe we can do something with 2 read and double build. We need to have pretty high efficiency to catch up in this game, which, to be fair, we have had quite good efficiency so far. Mostly joking. Yeah, you're right. I'm also going to want to make sure I buy as many clay as I can on Tax Collector. Even if I don't end up with the pottery with Cabbage Lover, I'm going to want the extra clay. Not joking. Get out of my corner. Get out. That's right. Yeah, that's the right level of analysis, I would say. So I'm gonna want probably to sow. Am I gonna want to sow? I guess if I play fruitcake next harvest, like if I play fruitcake on family growth, then I only need to feed 3, which means I can probably get away with just eating my remaining 2 vegetables. Thing is, I probably don't want to eat my remaining 2 vegetables. I'd probably like to sow at least one of them. Or the other thing is, if I can afford to build the stone oven would be better than fruitcake. Bake my 2 grain. That would be good. LadyInWaiting, simple fireplace. Well, I was right about LadyInWaiting having simple fireplace, but wrong about her playing that as her minor on start player in round 3. Barbaros is going to start player barbershop. That could be good. I would be pretty happy with 5 wood or 3 stone, which probably the 5 wood is not there. But I mean, there's even clay there, and the 2 reed could be good also. So I think I should build here so that I can do a good action with my first move next round. And do I want to build any stables? Yeah, let's build 2 stables. Try to set up maybe getting a potential breeding pair. I think if I'm going to build another room, it'll be a clay room. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. If I eat another room, it'll be a clay room. The problem is, LadyInWaiting will take the 2 reed and build a wood room. It's only mostly dead. I think the timing of barbershop is important. Yeah, I think pushing it out in stage 1, if it really messes with your ability to family growth, is a mistake that some people make. Alright, Barbaros is building the cooking hearth. I'm going to tax by CC. So pay 1 food, get 2 clay. Barbarossa does go for the 5 wood. So there is 6 clay there. If I get the 6 clay and then the right read actions, I can absolutely build a clay room. So I think that's what I'm going to try. If I could get the 3 read round 9, that would be amazing, but I'm pretty sure LadyInWaiting will take them to build another wood room. So that means I'm probably going to read stone food and then try to take 2 read and build round 11. Or not round 11, round 10. Yeah, 2 read and build round 11 is definitely doable. Or round 10, sorry. I can 2 read, build, grow as my 3 actions round 10. Yeah, that's definitely doable. My feeding is pretty nicely set up. I really just need to do 1 sow bake action round 9. Can sow a veg and bake a grain, or I can take grain first and then do the sow action. That's a good option, I think, probably. So here on Family Growth, I think I will play Corn Scoop. Since we haven't seen any of the plows yet, specifically we haven't seen Harrow, and I already have 3 fields, so... Bricklayer builds wood rooms and I build clears. That absolutely makes sense. I can't think of anything more sensible. This is kind of a late Corn Scoop when I've already taken grain 3 times, but 1 wood for potentially 9 extra food is fine. Maybe more. Like at minimum, it's probably at minimum 9 extra food. Because this is definitely a hand that's going to plow 3 more fields. I'm going to want those vegetable in particular. Nine extra floors. That's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, so I might take vegetable 3 more times from the 1 grain space. And if I can sow all 3 of them once, that's 6 vegetables. So then eating all 5 of them still keeps you with 1. And if I re-sow at all, then we're getting points. So we'll be okay. Move cards? Yeah, of course. Also, LadyInWaiting did not build this round. I thought she was going to. She might still, but I guess she took the 3 wood, which is a fine move. So she can last action build. Is Juzu gonna reno again? That Reedstone food's a bit weird. No, 1 boar. What's a card that you need 1 boar for? I hope he's not going to play that card when you take wood, you get food if you have a boar. Hope we're not going to see that come out. Barbarossa fencing, so Barbarossa will absolutely go for the 3 sheep next round. There's going to be 2 boar in round 10, but round 10 is the round that I'm hoping to do stuff in. So if I read Stone Food, and then Reno Pottery, then last action sow bake. Oh, I could read Stone Food and Clay Oven. I'm forgetting that the Clay Oven is there available. No, Juzu start player spices. Yeah, this is these start players are making the game quite a bit worse for me and quite a bit better for LadyInWaiting. Well, with you can usually reliably predict that they won't starve, so that's a starting point, I think. They're gonna do what they need to not to starve, but sometimes not until the last minute. I could do something kind of clever and play Mailman and put a read on Reno. Because I could also mark the grain space, which the others don't really care about. I could mark Sow Bake. And Sow Bake, I'm the only one that really likes Sow Bake right now. So yeah, we could try to do something with Mailman, maybe. But the thing is, if I put a read, then Juzu might Reno, so Yeah. Outlook not so good. No. Well, start player into non-accumulating action spaces is not usually a very good plan. Well, maybe if you're used to playing solo, then the game is different. Yeah, and just to learn about what's good and what's not. Taking a vegetable. The thing is, Juzu, you need a way to eat that vegetable, which he doesn't have. Remember when I first started playing that rune? Yeah, I know that feeling. Northern Watch. I can absolutely relate. Well, 4 wood is good, but I think I like the reeds. I kind of like the mailman line, honestly. The only issue with the mailman line is that I need to get that first food. Playing shuffle with nothing stone seems wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I mean, the clay oven is very available to me. Maybe I should just plan to clay oven this round. I don't know. 4 wood's available. I should take good actions when they're available, right? I always say that. Take good moves when they're available. And 4 wood is a good move. I'm going to be kicking myself if someone builds a major improvement now and I can't tax collect it. But I mean, I could. It would require eating a vegetable. Yeah, a couple 1 board grabs. Yeah, pretty ugly. I guess Barbarossa's fairly hungry after the sheep going away. Juzu's playing occupation manufacturer. Okay. So if I want to play mailman, it has to be on the expensive ox space. So it seems like Juzu's going to start player Basket Maker's Workshop, because if they do anything else, then they starve. No, I think the caps are appropriate, Northern Watch. You're giving me a warning, right? Yeah, I agreed. Well, if they play Reno, they starve. So I think we could mailman here. Although LadyInWaiting can Reno, so mailman putting a read on Reno is dangerous. Barbarossa builds the joinery. Yep, with engineer, that makes a lot of sense. So if I read stone food here, I think I'm going to read stone food here and try to Reno. I want to try to pull off the mailman, but LadyInWaiting could really hurt me. So what I would mark Reno, sow bake, grain. Ock. Reno, sow bake, grain, ock. Although Barbarossa likes the grain space. The resources from mailman could be very useful. It could be like the stone would be the stone for shared wall. The reed is the reed for Reno. The 2 clay is always useful with cabbage lover. The 2 wood is going to be useful when I haven't fenced yet. Reed Stone Food is the safe play. You know what? We're gonna try this. I'm gonna eat a vegetable here. Let's put 2 clay on a grain. Let's put this 2 wood on sow, since I don't think anyone is going to go on sow for a while. And then where does the stone go? The stone could go on the expensive ox base again. Maybe on build a room. Yeah, maybe on build a room if I think people aren't going to build for a while. Oh, I can get stuff. Plus, let's get plus wood from Barbarossa Joinery. Let's get 2 wood from Joinery. I didn't tax the Joinery. House isn't built so well for shared wall. It's built fine for shared wall. 3 wood is enough. I can also build the room, and then it's 4 rooms. Juzu playing the Basket Maker's Workshop, of course. Gonna pay maybe 2 stone or a reed and a stone, and then eat a reed. So let's see if LadyInWaiting lets me reno. If she could let me reno, that would be cool. Tax Basket Maker's Workshop? Yes. Yes, definitely. So I get a stone. Actually, I'll get a reed. It has to be... No, it has to be what's paid. Tax S. See if LadyInWaiting's gonna reno. She did not reno. She took wood. That works. Oh, I mean she's gonna take the stone. That's fine. I'll reno. Reno to read build next round if I can, but LadyInWaiting probably will build in front of me. Well, it is interesting hearing about some of these old computer systems that are being taxed, like state level computer systems that are being taxed very highly because of COVID, and how they're like, it's incredibly old technology, like embarrassingly old technology. Gonna reno clay oven here. Whoops. And then eat a raw grain to feed 6. So I could do something like 2 reed grain sow next round. Oh, I can bake with the cooking hearth. I can bake with cooking hearth. I totally forgot that I had the cooking hearth. Good call. Thank you. Yes, good call. I saw bake with, and then I was like, oh yeah, cooking hearth. So I certainly want to take grain a couple more times. Juzu's going for the 3 stone. LadyInWaiting builds, unsurprisingly. I get a food. One cattle is taken. Jeez. Alright, I'm going to take clay here. Take my clay and then plus then GGVI. Hopefully get the 2 read with my second move. Yeah, the shovel worker certainly changed things. GGVICC seems okay. Yeah, it does seem okay. I tend to agree. If I could play Cabbage Lover before sowing, that would be nice. Because sowing, then I could sow 5 goods, 2 vegetables, 3 grain. Which would not be bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, shovel that has still not been used. Yeah. Unfortunately. Juzu playing pottery. Gonna pay 2 stone. Yeah, so I'll buy 2 stone. The tax collector is turning out pretty nicely with all that effort I put into setting up my feeding. Tax collector has been pretty good so far. I mean, I knew manufacturer was out there, and seeing engineer also. Shovel worker is the Ock, yeah, and shovel is the miner. That's correct. Text click when you have a use for the clay is decent. Yes, it gets you a bunch of clay, so you need to be able to use it. Absolutely. Animal farm. That's fun. I'm going to grab 2 reed here. Then my last move could be sow bake. My last move could be not stone oven because I don't want to spend my 5th clay. I want to be able to build grow around 11. Probably sow, and then I can maybe play animal farm or animal feed. Maybe shared wall, maybe fruitcake. Yeah, fruitcake's not a bad option. Although fruitcake is equivalent to baking with clay oven at the moment. Play an Ock? Play Cabbage Lover? I could play Cabbage Lover and then plan to sow in round 11. I'm a little worried that that Juzu might do something with sowing, but I don't know. It's hard to predict. That would mean my 3 actions next round are family growth, are build, family growth, and sow, which would be fine. I could do that. But there will be... it means I don't take wood. Although I don't need that much more wood. If I do play shared wall can save me some stuff. Yeah, if I do play shared wall, then the 2 wood from sow is almost enough wood for the rest of the game. I do get 2 wood from sowing. Not sowing 2 vegetables next time you sow seems wrong. Yeah, I'm on board with that idea too. The thing is, I thought I needed to sow this round, but nobody's made any moves towards animals at all, which is kind of odd. Livestock keeper here for Barbarossa. Yeah, Barbarossa's really got hurt by that 1 cattle take, and also by turkey breeder for LadyInWaiting. Turkey and breeder was so bad for Barbarossa. Expensive Ock again, unfortunately. Okay, I think build a room is safe. So I'm going to sow bake with my first move here. I think I'm only going to sow 2 fields, because then I can bake 1, and then I can save 1 to play fruitcake on family growth. Yeah. Also, I don't really need to sow grain that many more times. Maybe just 1 more time. Did I get cabbage lover veg? Yep, I did. No need to sow it all here. Yeah, agreed. So bake 1. So I got 3 of the piles out of Mailman, and I didn't really have to go out of my way that much, so that's usually a good sign. There's the turn rest plow. So I can ask myself, do I want to play punter? I think the answer is no. I think I don't want to play punter. Also, where's that prepare to be last for the rest of the game? What? Why didn't it copy? Cooking the grain with... fruitcake does have a point on it, which is good. And shared wall doesn't have to come out yet. Shared wall is going to be like... There's a good amount of wood in the game, because Juzu has been avoiding it, and LadyInWaiting doesn't need much more. So like we might get a good wood action, like a 4 wood action next round, and then that's better than Juzu, or than shared wall. I don't get it. What's the reference? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Juzu's probably going to sow here. Probably going to go on day labor and sow a grain and a vegetable. Oh, magic 8-ball jokes. Ah, my sources say no. You know what? I never really played with an 8-ball that many times. I don't have them all. I don't have them all memorized. I only played with the one like I don't know, 2 or 3 times. I never owned one myself. Now, if you'd say the what is it? The forecast is poor or something, or forecast is unlikely. Concentrate and ask again. Half-filled sphere. Hey, Juzu's people are in a row. They're not in an adjacent row, but they are in a row. Equidistant row. Paper Jams is making me think of Space Jam, and I just finished watching The Last Dance, which was quite good. I'm not really a basketball fan. I like it well enough, but I was too frustrated by it playing growing up because I thought the rules were silly. But yeah, MJ's a pretty cool figure. Joan. Thinking about Joan Jett. Which Joan are you referring to? Hey, Juzu got family growth. That's good. LadyInWaiting gets the cattle. So I just need Barbarossa to pass me 6 wood, and I'm honestly feeling okay about this game. Oh, Spaceballs. I see. Oh, there's the Harrow. Think I don't need the fields. I don't need the 3 fields. I'll just play 6 wood here. I have watched it before, but it's so long. It's taken so long. Or it's been so long since I've watched it. So we probably want to take grain this round. Probably take grain and sow this round, and then our final move could be fencing. And then our Reedstone food action gets us to our stone house. And then this game is just really about getting clay and getting animals. Wood pull, are you skipping shared wall? Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really need it. I can fence 14. I mean, I could fence 12 and grain twice more, but probably fencing 14 and skipping one grain action is fine. Fence 14. I could fence 12 and then leave myself wood for a stable, but I already have 2 stables, so doesn't really seem that important. This a strange place for the field. You're referring to my field? Well, I have shared wall, so I want to keep my fields away from everything else as much as I can. And I am gonna plow another field for sure. I'm either gonna plow sow round 14 or I'm gonna take grain again round 14. So either way, I'm gonna cover in that 6 space. Pasture sizes won't matter. Yeah, and also because I have 2 stables already, so the pasture sizing doesn't really matter. I'll have enough animal capacity. Whoops. Something like that. Fencing 14. And then last move, sow. Sow bake. So if I'm going to grain one more time, I could bake 2 clay or 2 grain here. Thing is, I also am going to want to start eating my vegetables because you actually have to eat the vegetables for a cabbage lover to activate. Or I mean, so yeah, so I'm going to have 15 food from vegetables. So I don't even need to bake this grain, I'm not sure, but I will anyways. I might plow sow. Yeah, you're right, Fofo. I might start player animal feed into plow sow. Next round, you think? Ooh, I think I'm much more likely to take 2 boar than to plow sow. I need animals quite badly. So you think Barbarossa might family growth? If Barbarossa doesn't family growth, I will family growth. But after that, I'm taking animals. LadyInWaiting gonna build another room? She doesn't have the pottery, so yeah, looks like it. Yep. Alright, so now it's 7. So if I eat 5 with cabbage lover, I go down to 2. So if I take grain one more, or take grain one more time, get one more vegetable, I'm at 3. And then sowing gets me the last vegetable. Oh no, Juzu. So this is a pretty common thing amongst inexperienced players, that they don't value They don't value wood properly, and they usually overvalue major improvements, specifically major improvements that give you food over time, which is like the pottery, the guild, all the guilds, the well, that kind of thing. And then they don't take wood enough, so then they don't end up fencing because the other players take wood at the appropriate rate. But yeah, family growth round 12 was amazing for Juzu. That's like, yeah, that's really good for Juzu. Family growth to flip there. And for me to give Plauso here is nice as well. Giving Plauso is maybe my way of not being last in round 14. We're a little tight on Renos. LadyInWaiting might even first move Reedstone Food here, because that's what she needs to get to a stone house. And then Barbarossa can Reno as well. So I will take Reedstone Food with my next move if it's available. Actually, maybe not. Stone Oven's on the table. I want to do the 4 clay action anyways. The sheep are not there. All right, I'll Reedstone Food. I could start player here. I think Reedstone Food is going to be correct though. I would like to be able to pressure LadyInWaiting's Reno. Don't see how I get the 5 clay. Well, I'm hoping to get 4 clay next round. And if someone builds the fireplace or the stone oven, I can tax some clay as well. Like LadyInWaiting might spend 3 clay on that fireplace because she's got nothing else to do. Stone Carver. That is a late Stone Carver. LadyInWaiting builds a stone oven. So I will tax a... No, she's going to save a clay. No. So that means I can't actually get clay. So that means I get stone. Also means she's basically giving up on getting to a... Well, no, not necessarily. There'll be 2 4-stone actions next round. Hey. Take a cattle here. I have the option to last action Reno. So having the cattle makes animal feed a 2-point play. Because my boar are going to be at 4, my cattle goes to 2. Or my boar will go to 5, my cattle will go to 2. I recognize the song lyric, but I can't think of the song. Juzu will start playing again. Oh, man. LadyInWaiting is setting up doubling Swineherd, it seems like. With Sunday Worker, or is she gonna double plow sow or double plow with swine with I guess she's gonna double plow probably with Sunday Worker, since it's 2 points. You prepare to go last for the rest of the game. I don't really want to reno here. I kind of want to not reno so that I force LadyInWaiting to have to reno. Or to not be able to reno, sorry. I could take 2 clay here. I think I'll probably just do the safe play and plow GGV. And then I can feed 8, breed these guys, harvest, harvest. Nightbot, no shouting. How is LadyInWaiting gonna reno? She must not be, right? Nightbot ban themselves. I think that would cause chaos, because for Nightbot to ban themselves, then they wouldn't be a mod anymore. And Nightbot without being a mod, it's like, what's even the point, you know? What's the point? Nightbot stages a coup against itself. I think I'm gonna for clay first move. Seems like it's a 4-point action. Or at least a 3-point action. No, it's probably a 4. Yeah, it's a 4-point action for clay. So LadyInWaiting will Sunday work plow sow, I assume, or just plow and then double with later with hay rake. Juzu got family growth again. Yeah, family growth is good, but ending the game, like taking wood and then building fences, is like one of the most efficient ways of getting points in this game, Juzu. If in case you're watching this. Yeah, wood converts to points incredibly efficiently, and your goal should generally be to have no unused spaces, because using your wood to build pastures as well as have no unused spaces is like one of the best ways of getting points in the game. Oh, she's gonna use Harrow, so she doesn't even need to Sunday work. She can still Sunday work the boar space then with Swineherd. Barbarossa plowed. before clay. So I'm hoping to get the 1 sheep as my next move. And then play animal feed on Reno. Reno animal feed. If I have to fence, if I have to Reno fence, then I have to play animal feed on a minor space. So then my actions are sheep, animal feed, Reno fence. But if I can Reno on the improvement space, then I can play what? What's a point? I don't think I have any point actions that are after sheep. Yeah. Don't think I do. Yeah, because eating more vegetables is not increasing, or cabbaging more vegetables is not getting any more points. So yeah, we're done here. Just hopefully we get all our moves. "1A is a point, not if I play animal feed. 1A is a point if I play animal feed." You're right. Good call, Fofo. Good call. Right, because they breed to 3 and then animal feed is still 2 points. Good call. Oh man. Well, Juzu for first multiplayer game has not been too slow. Yeah, I mean under a minute. We had a player do like 30 seconds longer per turn, which was pretty long. Take my 2-point sheep here. Looks like Barbarossa is... Well, actually, no. Yeah, it's just wood for joinery, I suppose. Thinking wood for stables, but he's got joinery, so he doesn't need it. Unless he wants the increased animal capacity, but seems unlikely. So Reno fence... Reno improvement animal feed, and then hope to get last 1 cattle as my final move. Hopefully nobody wants 4 food. LadyInWaiting will use her hay rake here. Grain is vegetable is a point if I can tax collect on the fireplace. If I can get an extra clay on from someone building the fireplace, then taking grain becomes a point, or taking vegetable, because it gets me my 5th vegetable for cabbage lover. Barbaros is going to play kitchen tables. This is probably on Reno. So that most likely means that I need to major minor and then Reno. Well, it was a pretty tough game. Quite a tough game. Cabbage 4, vegetables to feed. Last move, Reno. So here's my final farm. $49 plus 4, $53. Quite good. Even with growing last, it might be enough. Yeah, I think we're beating LadyInWaiting. Yeah, she needs to take a wood action. Yeah, it looks like we've got this one. Yep. In spite of being last all game, it looks like we got it. Constable game, not yet. 1 wood for fence to stop Midnight Fencer. I could do that. Yeah, my 1 grain actions were incredibly good. Got my feeding sorted, which made my tax collector really good. Tax collector worked well. And yeah, family growth coming early. Even though I grew late, grew last, it worked okay. Midnight Fencer is not in the game though. Correct, yeah, it's a G45 card. Just so used to playing with no animal husbandry worker, nope. I guess there's no reason not to build the last fence, put it that way. Alright, I'll do it just to make you guys happy. $53 final here. GG. Oh, whoops. Well, Field Watchman, incredibly strong card. It was the best card in this game. What's the next best card? Maybe Writing Maniac? But Swineherd is not fantastic. It was a 1-point play for LadyInWaiting. Fencing Master. Fencing Master is good, but I would not say it's the next best card. Like, I would say Fencing Master might be worse than, like, Turn Rest Plow. I don't know how the stats... what the stats show, but Turn Rest Plow is quite good. LadyInWaiting announces 49. So, yeah, just a great game. If I sat after Juzu... well, I'd have a couple more major improvements, probably. I'd probably have another 5 points, because I'd probably get one of the guilds, and then I have a maxed guild. Or get a guild and another family growth action. GG, 53 final. So Juzu says 37. 37, 49. Well, I'm 41. I'm pretty surprised that we managed to beat LadyInWaiting after she got that double. I guess Sunday working 6 wood is not so good when there's one player really not taking wood. Yeah, when there's one player really not taking wood, then obviously it let me get enough wood myself. But 53 points without a 5th family member is incredibly good. Yeah, this is a very strong farm. Maxed in 4 scoring categories. Yeah, very good. Allowing me to reno. You know what, LadyInWaiting? Yes, because that would have slowed me down, because I would have been forced to take a grain instead. And then if I take a grain, I'm eating the 5 food that comes with that action. Yeah, LadyInWaiting letting me reno, not stone oven, but clay oven. That was a very, very good move for me. Yep. And ultimately, Tax Collector was very good this game. Yeah. Alright, guys. I have to go get my car. So that's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Thanks to Juzu, LadyInWaiting, and Barbarossa89 for playing. And yeah, I might stream later tonight, like around 10 or starting between probably 10:30 and midnight. But if not, I'm gonna do a couple games tomorrow. Definitely I'll do. I got all my grocery shopping done today, so I'm ready to I'm ready to play a lot tomorrow. So we'll do probably 2 or 3 great games tomorrow, and then we're gonna go for 2-win Wednesday on Wednesday. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Oh, I was gonna actually do a thing where I post my schedule for the week on Sunday night in the Discord. So maybe I'll do that right now. And if you want to, you know, if you're not already, join the Discord, and then you can get updates like that from me, because that's been the place where I've put stream announcements saying whether I can stream or not. So yeah, if you're looking for that kind of update, Discord is the place to go. And yeah, we'll see you next time.